Vim APM. So now there's two things that are very, very important. Again, ball chair completely gone. But number two, here's where we're at. We have everything looking pretty dang good. We have the motions flowing through. Now, right now, we don't consider ourselves whether or not we're in normal mode, visual mode, insert mode, anything like that. Right now, we're just trying to get motions through, okay? And so that's what we're going to do is we're going to pipe through, listen to motions, and emit things. So it shouldn't be too hard because we already have it, like, identifying motions, which means that we also could potentially have some pretty interesting items in which I could create test cases in which play in values over and over again. So if there's like a broken thing or motions not being identified, y'all can like send them to me and then I'll be able to replay it and then go, okay, this is where it broke right here. It should be pretty fun. Anyways, which means that I need to ignore command and insert. When you're in command and insert, I need to like not listen. Anyways, pretty fun, right? You should call it heart rate. No, it's called APM. It's named after StarCraft.
Welcome to Costco.
Thank you, Firm Dog. Broken codes, fun codes. So let's go back to where we're at. So as of right now, the motions part, or the init, this is all done. This will emit things. So long as I keep feeding it a key over and over again, every time it comes across a motion, it will correctly return. It'll just sit there and keep returning nil until it creates a motion item. And then once it creates a motion item, it's going to return out all the timing informations, the chars and the timings. So we're looking pretty good. On top of that, I think when I did that last time, I actually broke. Oh, no, I didn't break it. Nice. So I didn't break it. So fantastic. So now all I have to do is just simply kind of go through and do that now. So let's calculate some APM, people. Actions per minute, motions per minute, MPM. We'll call it APM as a StarCraft callback. Well, the problem is it's not just motions. I'm also going to include time to first insert. Wow, I know a lot of you guys, it might be a lifetime before you get that time figured out. But time to first insert, I think, is going to be a good one, which means that when you go into insert mode, how long does it take you to go from insert mode into typing your first character? Next, I could also just listen to the rate in which characters are coming in from insert mode, and you could have an insert words per minute, and then you could also have a motions per minute, and the combination of those both could be actions per minute. I could also listen to text change. You know what I mean? First of all, fuck you. Second off, that was a pretty good one, though. That was a good one. That was a great joke, by the way. That was on the spot. It was glorious. I loved it. Lazy Vim, okay for starters. Why not? Visual mode to insert mode into command. Well, I mean, all those things have to be, considered. So that's what we're going to have to figure that out. But right now, let's just keep it simple. You know what I mean? Let's just keep it simple and not do anything that's like too difficult. Because my big worry is that you oversell stuff. So let's just start with just motions. Let's see how much we can keep track of motions. Okay, so there we go. So we have this whole motion item. We emit out motions. So let's go like this. Let's go to our init right here. And when you call Vim API setup, it's going to get all these auto commands and all of that. And then I need like a running, right? We kind of need a running. So what I'm going to do is that I really want to get rid of most of these items because they were created before I was even, doing anything. Float, we're going to keep, but APM state and state emitter, let's get rid of those and let's just rethink it. In fact, I'm so confident I want to redo this. Besides, do we really want to redo this? I'm going to have to really think about it because here's what we need to create. This is why it's so confusing. XCaliDraw. Actually, let's not even use XCaliDraw. Honestly, it's easier with this thing. This is why it's so interesting is that what we need to do is we actually have a couple things coming in. We have characters coming in, right? X, I, T, get it, zitter, ha. And then we also have, every now and then, we also have mode changes coming in, right? Or this would be insert mode, right? And so it's going this way as well. So we have to make sure we're doing all of this. And this has to go into our actual measurements at some point. Actually, what's going to happen here is this one is going to have to go into some sort of motions, which this one also feeds. How do we want to do this? This one also feeds into this line as in the mode, right? And then this will also have to feed into these things depending on what mode we're in, right? So we kind of have to go to two different boxes. which is kind of interesting because this would be normal visual mode. This would be insert mode. And then from there, these two have to like come together. And this has to produce out like the actual results. And another thing I'm going to have to do is I'm also going to have to want to make sure that I interrupt typing as little as possible. So I've tried to create this pretty thin, right? Because I don't want to interrupt any of your typing. And so that's why everything that I have done as of right now is all memory. Like in memory, no creation, really, really thin. It only creates memory on the thinnest items. And technically, I could reuse that, right? So when I create motion item, right? Create motion item, I could reuse this, right? Here, we'll go like this. To do, consider reusing the memories here, right? So that way I'm never creating anything. I'm just refilling in memory. Like everything's as thin as possible, like no garbage collection. Just try to keep it like as stupid as possible. Nothing good. I love let's see. So anyways, I don't know. I don't have any autocomplete for words. We want the keylogger to be as thin as possible. Okay, so now that we have that, what I'm going to do is, as of right now, I'm just going to ignore these two. I'm just going to pretend they don't exist because I don't know what to do with them yet. So I'm going to go here and let's kill off those two things. We don't want those things as of right now, right? Let's go like that, which means, I guess we don't. We'll get there, okay? We'll get there. So right now we just have this. And let's get rid of these things, right? Because we don't have them as of right now. What do we want to do? How do we want to listen to this thing? What do we need to create to make this happen? It's kind of like we need a wrapper around everything. Maybe we should, so these are called motions. And so I guess maybe what we need now is kind of like actions. Is that fair? That would be our actual APM. APM.lua. Let's call this thing actual APM.lua. I like that. Local APM equals this. APM.index equals that. Function APM. There we go. Let's get this thing going. So this thing is going to be class APM. And what do we need on here? Well, we need a field. We need a monitor, which is going to be a monitor, a motion, which is going to be a motion, right? A motion? What do we call it? What do we call this thing? It's called a Vim motion. Oh, I call it a Vim motion. Maybe I don't want to call it a Vim motion. Maybe we want to call it something different. Vim motion. Let's put it on here and let's go like this. Let's go cdo. Let's call it let's do a Vim motion and replace it with APM motion G. Does that make sense? We probably want to call it that, right? So an APM motion, we have that on there. So we're gonna go like this. Let's local motion equals require Vim APA motion. There we go. Local motion, huh? I think that's all we need. I don't know why I can't jump to that. New, we need the head. Oh, that's right, we do need a head. We need the actual motion tree, right? What am I in? We need the motion. We also need the motion tree. Motion tree. Nice. Yes. See, this one will have all motions, which is really what we want. All motions is going to be this guy right here. Okay, yeah, that's everything. That's everything. This is looking good. Hey, what was that? Did you see that little error? Is B... There we go. There we go. There we go. Did you write your new config? I did. It's looking good. It's feeling good. What is a motion tree? That's all the potential movements can be made. So when you see me go like this, DAP, that tree right there is technically the following. It's technically the following. First, it starts off with any amount of numbers. Then it can be a huge number of possible items, one of them being a D. Then after that is another number, right? Another who knows how much numbers in there. And then from there, there's a huge amount of more motions possible, of which one of them is A or I, right? Around/inside. And then from there is another huge amount of motions right here, such as opening squirrely, bracket with a B, P for paragraph. So there's this whole tree that exists. And so we call it a motion tree. Makes sense? Yeah, baby. And so there you go. That's me building up that motion tree. In fact, this right here are those motions that I talked about. So this is the DA, P, DA open squirrely brace, DA open bracket, DA closing bracket, right? So if I go like something like this, and I have foo in here, I can go like this, DA closing squirrely. And notice, you can see it right there, DA closing squirrely. I deleted everything inside of the squirrelies plus the squirrelies themselves. That's what the A stands for. D stands for delete, A stands for around, squirrely brace stands for squirrelies. You know what I mean? Have you have hard-coded every motion? I haven't hard-coded because obviously you couldn't because, I mean, again, there is numbers right here, right? So I can't do that. And no, you can't use a tree either. I didn't use a tree, that kind of tree. I used a tree, not a tree, if that makes sense. Instead, we did something extremely simple. I have some videos on that. All it does is something like this. It's just a node that can check for one key. Or it can check for between many motions, and that's it. Or it can check for numbers. It's like extremely simple little tree. Like nothing to it at all. At all. Do you mean tree? No, I don't mean tree. I mean tree. Just in case you're wondering. And so that's how we did it. And so I just construct the tree, right? So I have this, hey, here's a P. A complex motion set is an OR that is P or B or bracket or parent or W or W, 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 W. An in motion is an I followed by a complex motion. And around is an A followed by a complex motion. And a complex motion, like a complete complex motion, is going to be the OR of those two. A numbered complex motion is any amount of numbers with an OR of simple and complex. See, do you see how I have to go through? Like, I'm building the tree backwards. Imagine building a B tree. I'm literally just building I'm building the tree backwards. Starting from the leaf nodes. Like, all the simplest stuff and just building the step backwards as I go through it. And then at the end, that's all there is. And there we go. All motions. I don't like this song. You like this song? I don't like this song. I have a general rule of thumb. I don't like male singers. Teabag in the bee trees. Yeah. Motion tree. Yeah, so you hard-coded it. Oh, for the most part, yeah. In some sense, I guess I hard-coded it. The thing is how would you not hard-code it? There is no such thing as not hard-coding it. But it's also semi-hard-coded in the sense that there's just a J node. A J node appears in many places. A B node appears in many places. Is there a video about the... Yeah, there is. So there you go. It's as simple as that. So that's the motion. So now we have the motions. We're listening to it. We now have this thing right here. Hey, welcome to Costco. Thank you, Rainbow Apps. So I'm literally creating the motion with all motions, and I'm going to go like this. Motion equals motion. Now that we have that, we also need one more item. I'm just going to put this in here, mode, which is a string, right? And I'll start off as normal. Local n equals, there we go, normal. So I don't know what these other ones are called. Semi-hard, called it. I mean, it's, there we go, normal, right? Does that make sense? There we go. So now we have this. So I have this whole APM object. And so now all I have to do is start feeding it keys. And it's going to need to make decisions based on what mode it's on, where to feed the keys to, and then how to keep track of them, and then how to emit events when it makes sense. It's an election year in the U.S. J and K might go away. They're not allowed. They're really not allowed to be together during election years. There's no J and K in. Okay. Did you get replace mode? There's a lot of other modes. I already know there's a lot of other modes. I'm not trying to handle those yet, right? Right now, I honestly only care about those two modes. You know what I mean? I just used replace mode. You know what I mean? There's just so many modes right now that, I don't think we need to cover everything. So I have feed key, which we're going to need to figure out. Thank you, Copilot. And then I also need function APM handle mode change. There we go. Does that seem good? I think that's pretty exciting. I use Tmux alongside Vim. Yeah. Today's goal is just simply to see if we can produce out an actions per minute calculator. Does that make sense? Mode phobic, be inclusive, be better, right? So to do handle mode changes, perfect. Okay, so we're gonna feed the key. If motion item equals nil, then we're gonna do that. So now here's the nice part: is look at this. Look at that beauty right there. We already know. How great is that? So look at that. Oh yeah, look at this. This motion item represents a Vim motion that contains n-1 timings. The timings will be relative to the first key press in milliseconds. My goodness, I left myself a little note so I wouldn't forget. Why need a calculator when we can use hand? Yo, dog, that's the dumbest thing I've heard in a while. Yeah, the APM calculator is going to be public. Here we go. So now let's go like this. So now that we have that, we have our actions. And so now we can kind of calculate, what do we want to calculate out of this? So here's the nice part is that I technically have as much information as I would like. You know what I mean? Let's also have a storage, right? A storage is going to be important. I don't know what a storage is going to be yet, but it's going to be important. I can feel it. I can feel it being important. So here, I'm just going to do that because we're going to start with local storage, and then you're going to have the option to do remote syncing. So in case you want to have competitions between your friends, you're going to have to host a server. It's going to come with Shuttle RS. It's going to come with Sentry. It's going to be fantastic. You know what I mean? With APM, you can make Excel sheets with graphs in VS Code Conference. Exactly. So there's going to be a lot to it, right? There's going to be a lot to it. So we're just going to start simple. So I don't really know what to do with the storage yet. Honestly, I don't know what to do with the storage yet. We could do it this way. We could do it this way. Maybe this thing doesn't need to know about storage. Maybe we don't need to know about storage yet. Let's not even think about that yet. We need a listener. We need a listener, and I'm going to have listeners, right? All right, what is an APM listener? Let's have an APM listener. Alias APM listener. That's going to be a fun motion. I think that seems right. I think that's probably fine. You know what I mean? That's probably fine. So you can listen. Yeah, okay. There's still a lot we have to do. Obviously, there's still a lot we have to do right here, right? Listeners, for listeners pair, there we go, listeners motion item. So this is very, very simple, right? It's very, very simple. There's like nothing to it. So I'll have to create other motion items for like time to insert, because that's going to be a very interesting one is time to insert. Is it legal to use NeoVim inside VS Code terminal? Yeah, it is. You can do that. Why wife when hand? Just when you think chat couldn't get any dumber, you guys go off and say that. I'm going to pretend that this one guy, Mr. Chip, represents all 1,750 of you. It's beautiful. You guys, beautiful. Chat has no floor. Chat has no floor. There's no floor function here. Feels okay, man. Fair. I mean, got to edit those JSON files somehow. One of us. I use Arch, so fair. Fair. How you doing, Risk Runner? You doing good? All right, so I really like where we're at on this one. Right, because this is going to obviously this is going to eventually turn into this thing, right? This is going to be the thing that listens to the motions and knows how to send out each thing's chilling, working on GraphQL. Damn, son. All right. So I like where that one's going. I do think we now need, we don't want a storage. We want a reporter, right? We want a reporter. Right? We need a reporter. I think this makes sense because what a reporter is going to do is it's going to allow you to save things to various locations. So right now we're just going to have a local state reporter. Man, so my dang it. So one thing that I'm kind of struggling with in my head as of right now, I don't have a good clear vision of it, which sucks, which is we have our motion tree, right? So I have this nice motion tree. It's going to emit things. We have to wrap it with this ability to go between motions and insert, right? And from there, this thing is going to have to this thing's going to have to emit messages out of here. This is kind of like what's going on in my head right now. And this is going to emit it to a reporter, right? This is going to have to emit it to a reporter. And then we're going to have something that sits on the outside so you can have a local window that can take data from the reporter and display to you your APM, your normal, your insert, and then potentially your total. I'm not really sure yet. Right? So we're going to kind of have this. And so this needs to be strategy patterned out. This only talks via a function, so this should be pretty easy. I guess we could have other functions talk right here. The real question is, should calculations be done in here? My guess is no. Calculations should be done in the reporter. The reason being is that I want this to be simple because the reporter can actually take in a list of these and wait until there's been no motion for, say, 2 seconds and then rip through these. That way, we're only doing actual calculations after things have happened, so I never interrupt your typing. You know what I mean? Vim.loop. Oh, we're going to be Vim.looping hard here, okay? You know what I mean? You look like Eggman from Sonic the Hedgehog. Thank you. So a calculator and a reporter. Well, the reporter, I mean, that's probably a good way to think about it, is that there is a calculator. The reporter is both a calculator and then it actually takes care of reporting. So maybe there is like a third little thing in here that actually is a calculator, right? And maybe this just needs to be higher ordered. So I like that. I like that because I'm also trying to design this general enough that the reporter can be swapped out to where it's all going. So maybe what I really need in this picture is actually something right here that is the calculator. And this does the aggregation of the data, which can then hand it off to a reporter, or it can hand it off to whoever listens to it. So it takes in stuff. It waits for silence. It does the calculating. It then reports back stuff as things happen. Does that make sense? And then the reporter just does what it needs to do, which the reporter could be reports to a file. It could report to. Yeah, we'll have to think about that. It's gonna have to report to. It's gonna have to report to, because it could be file. It could be local server. We probably want the local server to report itself to the file, so that way it's completely off process and everything. And it just, I think a reporter should really only do one thing, which is that it should be an in-state. It should either be nil. It should either be nil or a web address. Does that make sense? That seems probably correct. It's the calculator that will be interesting. I don't use a trackball mouse now. Yes, reporters will be extra plugins. That way you can have your own reporters if you want to. I like it. I like it. Laid off today, shy of 2 years as a software engineer. What a few things I should do first. Apply like wild. No, we definitely want the calculator to report because there's going to be a UI. The problem is I just don't want to create a series of listeners everywhere. I'm trying not to create a series of listeners. That's the thing I don't want to do, is just create a massive series of listeners. Because then I just have this pattern everywhere, and it just makes me upset. I kind of feel like, how general do I need to make it? I hate listeners too. How general do I need to make it, or do I even need to make it at all? Should I literally just make a global bus? Maybe I should just make a global bus. No reports equals no calculate. Not true. You still need to calculate because there is the in-memory viewable window. This feels like a global bus. I like the idea of a global bus. Just make LSP. Should we just do a global bus? Because then I don't have to have these listeners for everything. I don't have to have a listener on all these different... I don't have to have listeners all around in places that you're hooking stuff up. And it's just really annoying. It's really, really annoying. I don't know if I want that. And this also allows anybody else to listen to events where they want them to be listened to, which I think is probably the right move. I like the idea of a global bus. Yeah. Class APM bus. Bussin'. APM bussin'. Field listeners. Let's go like this. Class APM bussin' event. Field type string and then context any. Right? I don't know what it's going to be. It's going to be something like that. Listeners, pretty easy. I could get a green hoodie. Yeah, I've been thinking about getting just a perfectly green hoodie. And then listeners, which is going to be a fun bussin' event right there. Ooh, a nil array. Interesting. Oh, that's funny. That's because it's we don't have that, or else you literally have a nil array. Instead of bus, just create a few lifecycle hooks. Well, that's what a bus is. But, I mean, buses are literally just like, is there really much difference there? I'm just trying to think of, should we just make them all named? Shit's bussin', yeah. I'm quitting my Haskell job, guys. Why? You never produced anything? Public transport protocol sounds cool. All right, anyways. So let's do that, which is going to be a table of string that. There we go. I think that's right. Local APM bussin', right? Let's start here. I think this is a good place to go. APM bussin', let's go. Function APM bussin' new equals this. Fantastic. Function listen, event type, okay, that's all good. These things are so simple that it knows exactly what to do. And then, of course, return APM bussin' new, right? There's only one global bus. You can't have mini buses. There's no mini buses, okay? Watch this. This thing's so good that I can go like this. Because this is such a well-defined problem, it should just be able to do that. Yeah, got him. It's like that easy. All right, so I think this is pretty much what we want to do. The only thing I don't like is I don't like named events. It almost feels nicer to have them like, I just don't, the problem is I'm hard coding them somewhere and I don't know which one I like better, right? They all suck. Does that make sense? They all suck. They all suck and I don't like any of them. Okay, anyways.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Whoa, what just happened there? Event type, there you go. Didn't I make that? Yeah. Wait, didn't I not make that a callback? Oh, I didn't. Hold on. Alias, APM, bussin', listener. There we go. Whoa. Hey, thank you very much. One man riot. Imagine a one-man riot. Just a riot filled with wands. Everywhere. Loving it. Yeah. All right, so I like where we're going. I like everything that we're building. I like the bus. I don't have to have listeners for everything. It feels right. Does that make sense? Because now my motion or my APM doesn't have to have like this listener crap. You know what I mean? I don't have to have listen. I don't have to have this because I'm gonna have to repeat this on every single class, which is just, it's just super annoying. Does that make sense? Because I don't want to have to do that. Instead, I can just go like this. Oh, I don't have an emit. That's right. We don't have an emit. We don't have an emit. That's a good point. Good point. It's like literally that simple. Let's see. There we go. What does APM stand for? Actions per minute. There we go. Harpoon 2 branch, yeah, that's where Harpoon has been. Yeah, I like where it's at. I renewed my subscription and no mention. €4 a month. Did you renew your subscription? Did I just completely... Am I just so in the zone? I'm just not even... One Man Riot? Thank you. I'm not even... Like, my brain is clearly in. Deep. Well, thank you, One Man Riot. I appreciate that. Actionable Python macros. Do they still use minutes in the United States? No, we use feet. All right, so this seems about right. As of right now, we have no... Because that way I don't have to do... I'm just bussing out these events, right? I create a motion, I create all this stuff, and then I just bust it out. Which I feel like, to me, that just feels right, because then anything can listen to those events. If you want to record in and you want to just listen to your own stream of motions, it's already there for you, right? The whole program uses that. And so I think that that is kind of nice. I guess the only thing I really need to think about is going to be...
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Self.listeners. Right, is that what we call them? Oh yeah, we can't even reset that thing, huh? Is there anything else? Okay. I think this feels right. So that means I have this mode changed, which means that we need to go up here and we need to have a field, which is the APM, which is going to be APM. Does that make sense? This makes sense. See, this feels better. Local APM equals require vim APM. Yeah. And then we go APM equals APM dot APM, which is the thing new. There we go. We have the APM for all of this. It just creates all the listening. Everything's good. It's ready to be listened to. Self APM dot handle mode changed. It's already there. Mode change has a to, a from, a to. There we go. We have one of those. There we go. To and from. Let's go. We go in here and we go param from string down here to. There we go. Got those things. And go up here, 15 up, paste up, key. All right, awesome. We're looking good. We're feeling good. You've been streaming for 1 yard and 3 feet. Exactly. I've been going pretty deep on this thing. You should add emoticons to user space JK to tell them you're not the tilt and get to work or something. I'm not going to do anything. Heartbeats was a good one. What is heartbeats? Just tuning in for about APM.APM. It is a classic. There we go. And so this one is kind of the more interesting one, is we don't have a monitor anymore. Because the monitor... What do we call this thing? Because we have this, this is our monitor right here that does this whole opening and closing of windows. It's pretty cool.
Welcome to Costco.
Vagner.
I love you.
Thank you, Vagner. I appreciate that. By the way, people, I am trying to figure out how to improve my life as an influencer. Okay? Backend. Learn backend. Impossible. I know. I haven't shilled anything. I really like Lane. This is like my first true shilling. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm shilling. Anyways, thought I'd say that for you guys. Check out boot.dev/prime. Okay. I like Prime is now looking at the chat when reading. Yeah. Influencer. I'm interested in front end. We also pretty pop. We also have boot.dev/by the way. So if you love TJ and you love me and you'd like to support TJ and I at the exact same time, you can go to boot.dev/by the way. That's pretty sweet, by the way, if you're just wondering. By the way. All right. Let's see. Okay, so hold on. Here we go. So we have new float. It creates a new float. So we have this whole APM state. Do I even use APM state? See, I don't even use APM state right now because I don't know what to do with that information. So I don't have to have an APM state anymore, right? Because APM state doesn't need to be had anymore because I have APM bus in now. You know what I mean? We got that APM bus. We bus in, boys. And so that means I can actually listen to the bus. And when new calculations come in, I can just display those. Those are my new contents. Does that make sense? I'm pretty happy about that. Yeah? Ride the bus to the state you want. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes I feel like it's really easy to over-engineer that whole side of things. And so I'm just trying not to, this project, I have to really not do that. And so let's do one more thing on here. Oh, it's called an APM float. Did I really? Damn, son. Damn, son, would you look at that? Let's see, APM float. There we go. Okay, so I think we got everything. This is looking a little, I'm not really sure what to do here. I don't really know what to do on this guy. This is not feeling good. Clap, yeah. Which of your courses would you recommend for learning web dev? I don't have really anything strong on web dev. Particularly. Totally over engineering rabbit trail. I'm trying not
Welcome
to. Igor L. I appreciate that. Let's go. And Vagner, thank you again for that brand new tier 1. I'm trying not to, as hard as I can, not over engineer this. It just feels like we want to get there. But look how simple this is. This is as simple as it goes.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
I feel like I kind of almost need something that also has function vim APM dot start, stop. Let's go like this. Can we agree that this is probably the way to go? We should have a start and stop. Don't we agree? Bruce! Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Bruce Bob. I appreciate that, Bruce Bob. So that means I should be able to go like this. I'm going to have a little... I know that's like silly to have. There we go. Just so in case you don't want it to be running, you can turn it on and off in case you really don't trust me. You know what I mean?
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
So you have to call... do I really want it? I mean, I guess... do we really even want that? Do I even really want that? Probably not, huh? Honestly, I feel like I'm just making things more complicated. Until someone actually is like, dude, I need to be able to turn this off. And then I'm going to just tell them to fuck off, probably, honestly. Like, don't turn it on if you don't... You know what I mean? Do we really need people doing that? It kind of seems silly. All right, so that means I now need a calculator. Get rid of those things. Let's see, tell them to fork the repo. I mean, I'm actually into that kind of... I'm into that. Let's see, checkpoint. We are now bussin', boys. All right, so class, we have to have an APM calculator, right? So what should an APM calculator do? Well, we need some state. Someone's gonna do a PR anyways. Yeah, I'm just gonna reject it. Checkpoint. Not sure if. Yeah, I know. That's who cares. All right. Oh, I didn't realize is private really a thing? This is what I don't know yet, right? I don't know what to do there yet. Local vim APM calculator index. Function APM calculator new. We're just going to keep it right there for now. So now we need to listen to events coming in, right? We need to listen to these events coming in. What's up with boot.dev? Saw an ad for it before. Is it worth the money?
Welcome
I mean, I think it is.
I love you.
Lane is really, really good. If you're trying to, like, the only problem I'd say about boot.dev is that if you're already somewhat experienced and you want to get into backend programming, I'm not sure how easy the 0 to 20 is. And so you kind of you want to pass by that and get to exactly where you need to be. I don't know how fast you can find exactly where you need to be, but it does have, like, you can kind of pick where you want to start. And so if you know, there will be a bit of exploration to get started, but it's like a gamified leaderboard version of completing and creating and becoming a good backend dev from Lane, and Lane's pretty awesome. You know what I mean? Lane's pretty awesome. So I like Lane. Lane is amazing, and I recommend the courses for teens because the game aspect. My stepson loved it and did it with me. See, that's awesome. I love to see that. That's why TJ's been talking about this, and I actually want to do co-authoring with TJ because I'm already starting to do Roblox Lua stuff. And so I think it'd be really fun to create a Roblox Lua session on boot.dev. I think that would just go super good. And I think TJ would agree that it would just go ridiculously good. Making courses, yeah. So TJ, we'll have to figure out how to do that one. Minimally, you have to make your Lua course first. You know what I mean?
Welcome to Costco.
Austin, who? Thank you for the 3
you.
months in advance.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Yeah. Because I'm already in the process of learning it. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm motivated to learn it outside of even ever teaching it or considering it. All right, so we have a calculator. The only thing that sucks about this is the only thing that sucks about global event buses are testing. And so I'm going to want to test this, and I have to test it by emitting events through the global bus. You know what I mean? That sucks. Can we all agree to that? That is the one downfall. Mock time, I'm not going to mock. We're not mocking shit. We're not mocking shit, boys. Okay? What age do you introduce programming to your kids? Whenever my kids are interested in doing it. I'm not going to, no, we're going to do only integration testing. No way. All right, so there we go. We're going to have this. So I need the APM busin dot listen, and I'm going to want I want every motion that's coming in. What is it? This is going to be a motion, and this is going to be a param APM motion. There we go. Hey, thank you, everybody. I appreciate that. Appreciate the hype train. Hey, Austin, who? Appreciate that. Is Lane a course, or what exactly is Lane? Lane is Wags Lane. He's just a good guy. He created boot.dev with his hands and his face. Yeah, there's not like super advanced courses. Super advanced courses are really hard. Right? The problem about super advanced courses is they're extremely, extremely difficult to do. You know what I mean? Your boss just asked you how you like a React. I would suggest HTMX. Hit him with HTMX. You know what I mean, Tom? All right, so there we go. So we got this. Now we kind of have this nice little bit here, right? So I can go like this: self.calculate, event.context. There we go. This is an unknown field. This will make it nice. I like this. I like that. That's called a master's degree. Lane is the man. Only one name, Lane. Yeah, you are an advanced course. Lane with a cane. Stay in your lane, boy. Damn. All right. So what do we need here?
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
No, thank you. Thank you. What do we want here? What do I want here? Ricard, thank you. We can start really easy and improve performance and condensing of reports afterwards. You just snorted. And what I mean by that is that I'm not liking the songs we've had lately. They're just too low energy. I always love listening to this song. I've listened to this song probably more than any other song for whatever reason. I don't know what it is. But it just gets me so hot and bothered. It makes me feel like I'm in the programming zone. Okay, I just become programmed so... Okay, so let's just start with something simple. Let's go like this, right? We don't need anything fancy at first. Start time is going to be a number, right? Start time is a number. We're going to have, key press count, right? Right, this is very easy. I'm just going to call it, key presses. Right, motion count. Like I said, we're going to go real simple, okay? Or else I'm just never going to do anything. Let's start, let's move on. Does that make sense? Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Key presses equals 0. Motion count equals 0. Start time equals nil. Let's go. All right, so now that we have that one, if self.start time equals nil, then let's go like this. Self start time equals rel time. Let's go. But we need more than just rel time. We need to go like this. Apparently, vim.fn.rel float something. You know what? We need to go back to where the hell is this thing? TJ, if you're still there, what is considered the canonical way to get the current time in milliseconds? Would it be better to use vim.loop or vim.rel float time with vim.rel time? Does that make sense? I don't know which one is the better function. m.now. Yeah. Rel time probably, but I haven't checked loop in a while. Okay, because I'm just going like that. That's what I'm currently getting. But I could hit him with the loop as well. Because if I hit him with the loop, I don't have to do this. But I guess I'm going to probably keep that for now, because then I don't ever have to worry about, if I want to change. I suck on it. You can use a Vim UV now. Let's go. Vim UV now. That is not a thing. What is Vim UV now? TJ, quick question. Quick question, TJ. What newer versions? I'm on 095. But I do agree, loop sucks. Loop is a terrible name, and that is seconds, isn't it? That is seconds. No, that's not seconds. Oh, nice. Oh, it's a monotonic time. Let's go. Let's go. Monotonic. Let's go. That's even better. That's like exactly what you want, right? Because then you don't have like, it's like just so fast. Let's go. Love it.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Yep, perfect. Let's go. Valini, let's go. Let's go. Dude, low-level learning knows. Low-level learning knows. Low-level learning knows. Okay, where is my calculate? We got to go calculator. Let's go. All right, we got calculator. Let's do this thing. So let's go like this. Utils.now. I'm just going to keep it at utils.now until I'm really sure that's the way we want to go. And it's kind of nice just to have a single place so I don't goof that up. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care about the time. I use purely relative times. You know what I mean? All right. Let's see. Key presses equals motion charge. Damn, look at this thing go. Look at Copilot go. Copilot, you getting good. Local now equals now. Local time taken. Yeah, I guess we don't even need to do that. I just have these things because then I can get APM calculator. I guess what I need to do is APM bussin, emit. A C motion? Should I just call it a C motion? All right, there we go. There we go. We got this thing. Wait. You know what I actually, you know what's even better? I don't know why I didn't see this coming. See, you let Copilot do something, And you know that it's screwed up, right? You know that it's screwed up. Look at that thing go. See? Yeah. See how much better that is? Because then you don't do this crap. And this crap, we don't need this. We don't need the type. Yeah, there we go. That is so much better. That is so much better. Let's go, because you don't want to have all that crappy types in there, and because then I have to create all these things, and you don't want to have to do that. Look at how, look, oh, dude, I love that way more. Because then I don't have to recreate memory. You know what I mean? You don't want to have to recreate memory. Recreating memory sucks. We don't want to have to do that. See, this is why AI won't take our jobs. It doesn't love to code like we do. This is fact. Okay, local APM equals. I know this is kind of like a terrible. This is kind of like a terrible way to do it. Okay, hold on. So this is actions. This would be actions per. This would be actions per millisecond. So that means my actions per minute would be times 1,000 times 60, right? Correct? Yeah. I'm doing that dimensional analysis correct, right? I divide. That doesn't make any sense, dog. Why would you divide? It's milliseconds right here. So since those are milliseconds, I need to upscale them to millisecond to minute. Yeah, so it's 1,060. Let's go. Which means it just makes me feel better typing it that way. I know. Ignore the React devs, Prime. I don't know if that's a React dev problem, okay? I'm not going to say that's a React dev problem. Okay, so we obviously have a lot more. This could get way cooler, but for now, let's look at that. All right? Because we obviously have like a lot of things we need to think about, like idle time. Because when you stop pressing something, like if I do this and jump over here, it should be able to figure that out after so long. It should go from active to viewing to idle over like a certain period of time. And so when you're not doing anything, it should know what to do. Yes, that was another Windows sound. Suck it. Does that make sense? Yeah. To go from milliseconds to seconds, you divide. It depends. Okay. Divide these nuts. Okay, now, if I were to be mutating the milliseconds, then you're absolutely right. Here, I would divide by 60,000 because I'm dividing the milliseconds. But the milliseconds have already been divided. Okay? That means I need to scale up. Divide by 1,000 point. So my guess is I probably need I might need to do it here. I can't tell if I need to do it here or not. And I don't think I need that. I don't think you need that, but that will work. I think it might be better to do it there because then I won't have any, I assume I'll have less precision issues. I don't know how precision-y Lua is. I don't know if they're using 64-bit numbers, 32-bit numbers. I don't know what they're using. What is the unit of now? It is, it's that thing. I don't know what it is. I don't know what that number is. My guess is that it is a 64-bit int, but it's Lua, so nobody knows. Yeah, it's a U69T from the C standard library. CD's nuts standard library. All right, so there we go. So we have a calculated motion. It's a table. It's a number. You almost had me there. You're calculating over the entire time from the start? Yeah. Don't worry. I know. Don't worry. We're going to change things. Like I said, we're starting off simple. You have to start simple. It's a double. Is it a... Okay. And how big is a double again? When you say double, are you talking like... What kind of double we talking about? Is it like a long double? Is start simple called it? Shut up, pick! Is it a long? Is it a short double? Like what? Like what are we talking about? How does this double feel? Okay, it's a number. It's a short long double. Yeah, it's a double long big int. I don't even know what an arc min is. Can't y'all just not? It's too late. It's too late because nobody knows how to use those things. Okay, so I think this is probably the right way to go, is that we have a calculator. And so when we set everything up, when you call setup, what we're going to do is that a setup needs to create the calculator and attach it, is my guess. And maybe I just want to have an instant of the calculator. Maybe I can just have the calculator as APM calculator. I guess we could just have it right here, APM calculator. The reporter is going to be the harder part. Yeah, that's all right. The reporter will be a bit of a harder thing to think about, but from now, this feels pretty good. Oh, thank you.
This code does not have enough legacy to it. Please divide it by 100 to fit it in the existing DB2 column we can repurpose for this.
DB's nuts in your column. Wow. Is this for Harpoon? No, this is for APM, dog. All right, so I think we got something going here. Appreciate that, whatever that was, appreciate that. All right, so that means I should be able to take float, right? I should be able to take this float. All right, I'm going to take this float. Monitor equals... There's my monitor. My monitor now APM bussin'. Ooh, how do we want to do this? I kind of want to... So this is... Okay, so I like what I have here. I gotta wrap this thing. I think I gotta wrap this thing in something that makes sense. Because right now... The thing that I like about this is that, like, this needs to be configured, right? If I can get this configured plus a couple other things configured, this will be nice generalized code to keep it kind of floating wherever it's at, and it'll be nice. Jack Cookie, thank you, appreciate that. Jay Wall, appreciate it. 6 months, let's go. Do you have a shotgun nearby? I like it. So there's the APM float. I can also make this not very... I guess we could start there, right? Why not just start there? We could just start there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We can just start. We can start. I like this. I like this idea of just starting a touch stupid, right? Nice. Nice. Nice.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Right now, this is, I mean... That looks good. That's a King Mind Play. Well, thank you, King Mind Play. This looks harder than Shopify Dev. It should be. We're doing text editor development. Okay, text editor development is not easy. All right, so we got the contents. So now all I need to do is just display the effing thing. Like right there. Like right there. Let's just see what happens. So I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go local contents equals calc, calc event, and let's go like this, vim inspect. Let's just do it. Let's just start real simple. Okay, and then go, let's go up to here and have Yep, there we go. Contents equals this. And let's go like this. Self dot display contents equals that. If self dot buffer does not equal nil, then we need to take that and we need to write to the contents, right? I need to just take the current buffer, replace the contents, right? So I need to go vim API dot set lines contents. There we go. Yes. 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 Yeah. Yes. Yes. There we go. I think that's right. There we go. Okay. And then I just go self dot update contents with nothing. That means just use whatever's there and let it run. Use whatever's there, let it run. Maybe I should rename this thing to display contents, right? So if you want to update it, it does that. There we go.
Welcome to Costco.
Sephiroth Phoenix. Thank you. Sephiroth Phoenix. I don't like this function to do. This rubs me the wrong way, but we're going to keep on going it. What exactly is a linter again? Well, if you are a JavaScript developer, it's a type system. Thank you, Sephiroth. I appreciate the brand new tier 1. Let's go. All right, so this is looking good. I think we're in a good spot right now. I think we're in a very good spot. And so I want to take this and let's see if we can display it all. What exactly is a linter again? RIP. Let's go like this. Function vim APM. Let's see. Toggle monitor. Right? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you think we got something here? Oh, shit. Am I dumb enough to call it display contents? And I called the function display contents? Damn. Damn, he's right. He's right. I'm dumb. Well, first off, I named that one poorly. Named that one just poor. Yeah, baby. Yeah. What's the background? There's no waifu right now. There's no background. We're going all black on this one. This is black on black, sir. Okay, so I think I'm just going to think that we programmed all of this first try without ever trying. Manage prediction. Start prediction. First try. This will display some form of APM. That is it. That's it. This is literally the greatest 360. I am probably on to like 10 hours of programming this. I believe in you. Thanks, Pick. Hey, Pick, are you going to play WoW with me? Are you going to be a part of the classic raids once every other week? Classic runaround? I don't care what you believe. I believe. Thank you. Nice to see you, Cryptix. Let's do it, Leroy Jenkins. Yeah, I think I'm going to have a lot of fun doing it. And any tier 3s that want to be a part of any tier 3s that want to be a part of the clan can be in. Ever play some D&D? I did play Baldur's Gate. All right. It doesn't matter. All I said, remember, the prediction is any display. Any display. It just has to display something. Okay? That is it. Okay? We just got to display something from the motions. Okay? No, I didn't. That's exactly what I said. That's why I was so dang specific, because I knew you guys were dumb enough to not listen to what I said. Okay? Damn, typeless languages are hard, man. Which one is it this one? It said line 20. Line 20 is right here. What the hell? What the hell? All right, let's go like this. Local, all right. No! All right. I gotta talk to. I'm gonna call up my boy Theo and be like, "Yo, dog, why does this thing keep dying?" Dude, my ball broke. My effing ball chair broke. My cameras are turning off. My pets' heads are falling off. It's not an Elgato cam. Yeah, I gotta figure out where it's dying. Where is it dying? Okay, hold on. Pause the music. Why? Why am I dying? All right, forget it. Let's just keep going. Let's just keep on going. All right. So look at this. Vim init new. Okay, attempted to call field on field nil. Okay, let's figure out what the hell this guy is trying to say here. What is this? Okay, what is this? What was that? I don't believe you. Messages. Let's go. What do we got it on that? When we got that on field 20, let's go 20. Wait, por qué, Maria? Wait, field 20 don't make no sense? Wait, am I not even reading that right? Oh, this is on APM init. Oh, I'm so stupid. Oh my goodness. And it's right there. It doesn't even work. It doesn't even work. Oh my goodness, it's so obvious. The classic motion. It's really the classic motion. It's the classic motion we've all come to love, grow, feel good about. Let's go. Okay, let's go. I'm not that terrible. Let's go. All right, so what do we got? We got a knit, 21, new, bad argument, nil, or a table expected. Okay, Vim, APM, let's go. 21. Let's go to 21, which is this one. Wait, what's going on here? What's going on here? This is line 21, bad argument to, let's see, number 2, new. Wait, what's this bad argument? I'm la confused. La confused. All right. Line 21. Line 21, function new. Bad argument, number 2. Line 21, which is this one. All right, something must be going wrong in here. Okay, I gotta figure out how to reset this. Look at that. Would you look at that? Would you look at it? Would you look? Are you looking at it? Okay, that error location makes no sense. That error location makes no sense. All right. All right, dot files, let's go. We're fixing this. We're fixing this. Let's go, dot files. That's the name. Let's go. Okay, okay. So now I should be able to go like this. Lua R. Creating motion done. Do you see that creating motion done? It's failing right here. Why? Porque and Maria? Oh! So stupid. There we go. Let's go. We're running now. We're running now. Now we're going. Let's go, people. Okay, we got the calculator. Let's go. Where are you, calculator? Do I have you on here? 14. Let's go. Let's go. Let's just so go. First try. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Yeah. All right. All right, so let's go like this. Instead of doing this, I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to go toggle monitor. Is that it? Toggle monitor is not a function? Wait, hold on. Toggle monitor. Let's see. Ooh, look at this. Oh my goodness, we're going places. We are going places. Oh baby, we are so there. We are so there. Okay, I'm gonna play another song that I like playing way too much. Okay, why? I don't know why. Okay, I don't know why, but I do. This will do numbers. Wow, I can feel it. Yeah, we're going places. Now we're getting into the easy part. Let's go. Okay, now we got this. This is gonna be what is it? Oh, it's on line 69. Did you see that? Did you just see that? It's on line 69. Let's go. All right. Are you guys ready? Do you believe that I now have everything fixed? Do you believe that I now have everything fixed? Thank you. Thank you, Lithium. Now, do you believe? Thank you, Lithium. Let's go. Are you guys ready to do this? Because we're going to do this. This is going to be the greatest prediction of all time. Remember, the only thing I need for it to do is to display some sort of object representing my APM. If the APM is miscalculated, we're fine. We just want to see it. Okay, and that is it. Are you ready for this one? Here we go. Can we see it? Does it update? Let's go. I've been desensitized to being banged. Okay, I'm a man of many being banged. Let's go. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Does it bus? Does it bus? Wow, we got some believers. Shee! Look at the believers. Justin Believers going on right now. I can't even believe this is possible. What is wrong with you guys? You guys do know that last time we did this, I couldn't even require it in without several errors. And you guys think that I got the entire gosh darn pipeline flowing? Y'all are crazy. Y'all crazy? So I've been practicing my hentai voice. You know, because I heard that the Zelda live-action movie is going to be opening up, and they're filming, and I know they need a Kakariko village lady, and I just feel like I could be the greatest Kakariko village lady of all time. I'm ready. I'm just ready. All right, people, are you ready? First try, let's go. If I get this first try, I also will be expecting several claps in the chat and various other things. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? All right, people.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Damn. Damn. Damn, son. Damn. Calculator line 34 got me. Calculator line 34 got me. Ain't no way I got hurt by that. I got hurt. I'm hurt right now. Thank you, Siren, for the 26 months. I've been bruised. Bruised, people. Absolutely destroyed. All right, we need another playlist. After that, I need another playlist. I need another playlist immediately. I've never been more humiliated in my life. Okay. I'm absolutely destroyed. I'm in shambles. Let's rewind it a little bit. Just tossed away 10K. Okay, people, I'm not in shambles anymore. I think I'm back in. Okay, calculator. Oh, I forgot I updated this. Oh, fuck. Shit. 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 Is it really that? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Should we do another run? You guys want to do just one more little run? You guys think that this could happen? Just shit. You guys think maybe we could just do one more? What the hell's happening here?
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
What are you guys thinking? You think that one more is going to work out? You think that one little bit's going to work out? Shit. First try. APM bussin'. Got that bussy going on so good. Thank you, GW, OZ, Trez, Kreshrin, and of course, you, Siren, again. Thank you very much. You think we got that bussin' going on? We're going to get that. We're just bussin' so hard. First try. You guys ready for the greatest first try of your lifetime? I am ready. I noticed that the point predictions are a little bit lower than normal due to the incredible. You get that word you keep using. I don't think it means what you think it means. I don't think you know what that word means. All right. Now remember, it has to appear on the window. Okay, it's not that this thing all flows through the pipeline and the calculator is actually doing stuff. It has to appear on a floating window. Do you guys feel ready for that? Do you guys feel ready for that?
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Thank you, 79. Here we go. Okay. No errors, boys. No errors. Are you ready? We got no errors. Lua. Toggle monitor. Damn. No, wait, that's my fault. That's my fault. That's my fault. Right here. It's right here. That's my fault. That was my fault. Toggle monitor. Damn, that was my fault. Damn, this one got hands. Replacement string item contains
Welcome
new
to Costco.
lines.
I love you.
Fuck. Are you serious? Oh, you can't be real, can you?
Welcome to Costco.
You can't
I love
actually be
you.
real. Oh, that is so that is just such a shitty way to lose this bet. This is just such a shitty way to lose the bet. Honestly, out of all ways, yeah, it is Vim Inspect. Out of all ways to lose, like that, shit's wild. Just absolutely wild. And I'm like incredibly disappointed right now. I have never been more disappointed in my lifetime than that. Okay, here we go. We got this. Okay, we're just gonna have to figure this. We're just gonna have to figure this out. All right, here we go, people. Oh my goodness. Messages. Messages. What does it say? Toggle monitor. Replacement string contains new lines. Please tell me that utils. I have something that's split. Okay. This is looking good. Okay. What about logger? Do you contain splitting on the new lines? Look at this thing. Look at that thing. Concat. Replace. Okay. Inspect. We got these args. How do I do the args? This would also have the exact same problem. Okay, so that's good to know this thing has the exact same problem. Let's go like this. Let's actually... I almost feel like I need some other thing in here that... let's go to utils and go like this. Function m.object... let's see. Stringify object. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just have stringify item, and this will go like this. If... type item equals...
It turns on your bad feelings into good feelings. It's a night.
I appreciate that. Thank you, Foo Force. Let's go, Foo Force. Item equals vim inspect item item just equals string item, right? I think that's correct. I think that's how you do that. I don't know if that's true or not. Let's go in here and go Lua, a equals 5, string a. There we go. Okay, good. To string a. Nice. Print. Okay, cool. To string a, there we go. We got that one. Next, we're gonna go like this: items, local equals m dot split new lines, return table concat items all in a line. Let's go. Let's go back over here. Let's find that display contents. Let's go into here. Let's jump into here. Let's find this mother French fry line right here, okay? And we're gonna go like this. We're gonna go utils dot stringify item. Let's go. And this, my friends, is how we're gonna do it. But I kind of feel like I need a second stringify, right? Because this is one way I could do it. Another way is I could lineify the item, okay? I think for this one, I'd want this. I want lineify it. Does that make sense? Yeah. Yes. I think that's it. I think that's it. All right, people. We're going to do it one more time. This will be the last time I will ever first try this. This will be the greatest first try anyone has ever seen, Foo Force. And Alex, this will be the greatest. And Tilo, thank you very much for that. And Jonica, thank you for the raid. I can't believe I didn't see any of those things. I've just been so in the zone. I cannot believe this has happened. I have a whole 20 points left. That 20 will become 30 points so fast. The bank's empty for me. Bled dry. People, this is it. This is the moment. This is the moment everything goes first try. I cannot wait to just destroy you. And if I get this right first try, not only will we celebrate with winners winning, but I will hit a game of QWOP directly afterwards. Does that make sense? You know this makes sense. You know this makes sense. You know this makes sense. I'm going to pause that song. I already know what song we want. Okay? We already know what song we want. No, not that. I believe it's right here. I'm guessing. All right, people. I'm going to run this one last time. And if we get this, I want to let you know that this first try, this 360 no scope, thousands of lines of code, first try is going to be one of the greatest.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Accomplishments of my life. Okay? Yeah, this is the Halo theme song. We got 438,000 on yes. We got 389,000 on no. Will we get this first try? Now, the problem I see is that when it doesn't work so fast that it's emotionally painful. Oh my goodness, I'm back from the dentist. I cracked my mouth guard. In 6 months, I'm going to have a grinding problem. You do have a grinding problem. You're grinding, baby. All right, here we go. All right, here we go, people. I'm going to quit. Just quit, Vim. Just quit it out. Just quit it out. We're opening it back up. We're going to shout it out. Okay, it's running, people. It's running. I'm hitting with some motions. We're getting some motions in there. Events are being fired. Things are happening right now. You know what's left? You already know what's happening. You know what's left. We're going to move this thing over. Now, when I hit this last little line, if I've done it correctly, we shall see a floating window, but not just any floating window, a floating window with my stats. Yes! Oh my goodness! Look at us go! Oh, look at us go! Oh, shit! Look at that shit go! We got it! We got it! We so got it, people! We got it! It doesn't update when nothing's happening, but that wasn't the requirement. The requirement was that it actually ran when I did these key presses, and it's running! Oh! We got ourselves an APM, an actions per minute. It's running. It's looking about correct. We're looking fast. We're looking smooth. We are looking incredible. Okay? Absolutely out of this world. We did this. But you know the best part about this entire thing? The best part isn't the fact that we just got this all correct. The best part is what I'm about to do right here. We're going to open up the prediction. You know what I'm going to do with that prediction? You know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do. I'm going to choose an outcome. Okay? And look at it go. Nothing has ever felt better. Oh, yeah. It's time. We got that first try. We got that tens of thousands, if not millions of lines. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. First try. But you know what the best part about this? You know what the best part about this whole thing is, Judo? Okay, I know you want me to put it in already, okay? Hey, nothing like a good bit of foreplay, okay? But I want one other thing to happen. When I press this, I want you to feel loss, okay? And guess what? Because you know what we're losing? Hundreds of thousands of points from doubters. And it's going to feel incredible.
Welcome
Do you feel
to Costco. I love you.
Do you feel that? Wait a second. Can you hear that? It's the sound of doubters dying. Some of us are winners, but some of us are losers right now. And you know who you are.
Give me the meat and give it to me raw.
Thank you, Mara Fluffy Black Cat. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs during this very intense time. Cribs, let's go. And I said I would do this. If we got this, I was going to jump in here. We're going to hit a quick game of Quap, and we're going to give you guys a chance to earn your money back with a little bit
Welcome
of
to
quippity,
Costco.
quappity, quippity,
I
quap.
love you.
Hey, thank you. Hey, I love you too, baby. Thank you, Adele. Adele? Five tries. Furthest distance on Quap. Are you ready? Get your bets in.
Welcome to Costco.
Thank you,
love you.
Bjarn. While I wait for that to come in, I'm going to go like this. I'm going to hit the GS. I'm going to hit this. I'm going to go feature working APM calculator. And I have never felt a better. Oh, yeah. And save that out right there. There we go. And oh, it feels good. Now, obviously, we got some windows we're going to need to do. We're going to need to put things places, okay? All right, here we go. It's Quap time. People are believing 50 to 75, 75 to 99. Oh, man. If I get 0 to 10 in 5 tries, imagine how much money that person's going to make. That person that just completely did not believe in me. I believe there's a song I really like here. All right, here we go. What are your thoughts on WebAssembly? I love the idea of WebAssembly. Will it actually ever work? I do not know. You know what I mean? All right, people. I need. Yeah, there we go. All right, time to run. It's time to run. Here we go. It's time to run. It's time. We're going in. We're going in. We're going in. All right. All right, people. Okay, not looking good. Not looking good. Try one. Misstepped. Oh, just destroyed. Try one already. Oh, yeah. 0 to 10ers. You suck. You dead. You dead. You dead. Uh-oh. Oh, the save is out of this world! Did you see that save? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Gosh. Your parents are going to walk in on this, and they're going to be like, why is that man breathing so hard? Well, he is running. He is running for the championship, Mom. You don't get it, Mom. You don't get it. Oh, man, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Mom. You said you'd never be proud of me, Mom. Huh? Okay, come on. We got this recovery. We got it. We got it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. I'm shaking. I'm shaking. Because the help's needed here. Let's go! Let's go. That's, my friends, is how you do it, okay? That's how you do it, okay? I know you guys are over there trying to figure out how to live a real life. That's how you do it. That is how you do it, my friends. Right there. Quick 100 meters, 100.05. I'm getting paid. We're getting paid, boys. We're getting paid, dude. The real question is, who was the real winner of this whole thing? Look at that, 3%. 3% will share the spoils of 100. 100 plus. Who did it? Who's the real winner here? Who's the real winner here? AFCA. Afka Bolero. Afka Bolero, get up. Get up, Afka Bolero. Let's go. Let's go, Afka. Oh, he's really up. Oh, he's really, really up. 11,000 points, just shared 391,000 points. Afka Bolero. Let's go, Afka Bolero. You drinking moonshine? You drinking moonshine? I doubt it. I know. Anyways, hey, this was incredible. All we need to do now is we just need to have this thing start kind of running on regular intervals. And then after running on regular intervals, we should be able to actually make it so that it's able to distinguish all normal mode actions. And then from there, we boot. First time to insert, the amount of times you've pressed escape, the amount of times you've saved. I think that's going to be a hilarious saves per minute. Okay? Escapes per minute, saves per minute. Time to insert, and then, of course, your actions per minute over time. And then after we're done with that, guess what? Maybe a little bit of words per minute, and then you're going to get your raw, unadulterated score. Then we need to start doing something that's even more incredible.
To Costco.
Okay?
I love you.
We need to be able to take this feed of characters coming in, and we not just you don't just want raw actions per minute, okay? You don't want your ramping. Okay? We're not ramping around here. We're going to actually go into APM, meaningful. We're going to get MAMPs, meaningful actions per minute, in which we're going to actually flow your actions through. And if we see actions repeated, like you're holding J, the value of that action is going to go down. Okay, it's going to go way, way down. And so depending on how you're doing it, we're going to calculate the shit out of it, and it's going to be so good, right? Because that doesn't deserve something. MAMP. We're going to do our MAMP. That's discriminatory. Yeah, it is. That's literally the definition of discriminating. To separate things. And we're going to separate your shitty Vim skills
It turns all your bad feelings
from the
into
rest
good
of us.
feelings.
And
It's
the
a
best
nut-
of us, which ain't you. We're not the same. VTS King, thank you very much. I appreciate that, Nicolas. Appreciate that. And of course, Ashing, my anxious ass is going to max out saves per minute. Absolutely got him. And a leaderboard made in Go, Temple, and HTMX. It's going to be in Rust. I'm going to do Leptos Rust. Yeah, we're going to do Leptos Rust. Shuttle RS has asked and confirmed they are going to sponsor the project. And if you wish to launch your own Shuttle RS, your own local Vim APM server, you'll be able to do that with Terso, with Shuttle, and Sentry will be our monitor. Yeah. Yeah, I NASCAR'd this project. Hell yeah, brothers. Hell yeah. Pretty good idea, huh? Solid choices. I thought they were good choices. I thought they're genuinely good choices because Terso, fantastic. Absolutely love Terso. I don't want to manage a database, and they're awesome. 2, Shuttle, they're fantastic. I don't have to worry about any of the DevOps stuff, and it's just going to work, and it's going to be beautiful. 3, Sentry, they're going to do all the monitoring, making sure that we're up, erect, feeling good. It's going to be good. You are all monkey scrabbling in dirt. Okay. Terso is awesome. Used it for a class project. Yeah, Terso is great. Isn't Terso one that leaks people's databases to other people's? They had one leak in their entirety, and it was for some very small amount of them. But yeah, there was one leak. But I mean, what are you going to do? Compare that against Mongo, which is the same day leaked 400 million people's datas? I don't know. You know, just saying, it's not that simple. Managed databases are very, very hard. Classic Mongo. MongoDB.json. Mongo did what? Yeah, Mongo leaked the shit out of everyone's data. That's why nobody has any idea about anything else. Nice. Look at that. I cannot believe.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Look at that. We did. Okay, well, we do have a little bit of an error there. Okay, there is an error there. Look at that. Window resize. Oh, interesting. There's a window resize. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Look at that. Float. Oh, I think it's because I closed it. Okay, good. So there's some things we're going to have to figure out. It's going to be good. Looks like this. That's how we're going to do it. Engineers at Coinbase said they would have a place where you can type any user and see all the data card and email in San Jose, California, 2023. Damn. Yeah, I currently manually fixing an AWS Aurora cluster table index because AWS implemented their Maria so badly it corrupts indices. Damn. That's crazy. That's crazy, and that also sucks, and sorry. CC, next thing. By the way, people, I'm very excited about this.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Let's go. Let's go. There we go. Bro, force pushing? Absolutely. We're in a good spot. Rockstar deserves it for not streaming. Rockstar definitely deserves it. He deserves everything but Prime. You should not name your branch master as it refers to slavery. No, it doesn't. That was still my favorite part, is that I remember when that was all going down and everybody was super upset. And when we had our big HR talk specifically about that, they came in and they're like, we're not doing master anymore. It's sexist. And I was just like,